is given that y is directly proportional to 2x cubed, and when x is increased by 180%, we want to calculate the percentage increase in y. Okay, so from here, again, once you have this equation here, I think it's quite straightforward. This will tell you that you have y equals to k multiplied by 2x cubed. Remember, if the two equations are directly this equation has two variables which are directly proportional, then you have y and 2x cubed as your key players. So do remember that you need to add in the k, right? Do not just throw away the k. It's not y equals to 2x cubed, but y equals to k of 2x cubed. As per what we have done the last few questions, we always define two sets of values. One is the old set and one is the new set. So the old set of x0, y0, and we always define the new set of x1, x01, y1. Okay, this is basically the new set of values, and this is the old set of values. Okay, now the new set of values, the relationship is that the x is increased by 180%. It will tell you that means x1 is replaced by 2.8 of x0. Okay, so this is what you need to take note of. Because when we say increase, right, a lot of people will say that, oh, now I put the new x as 1.8 of the old x. It is not 1.8, because when we say increase here, it means that we are adding, right, 1.8 times of the old x to x lah. Okay, to the old x, right? So this is x1 is actually 2.8 times of the original x0. Now from here again, when we have the old set of values, we simply substitute them into the parent equation. We will have y0 equals to k of 2 x0 cubed. We will have y1 equals to k of 2 x1 cubed. Okay, which is also the same as k of 2 of 2.8 x0 cubed, because remember, this is how the new x and the old x are related, and because the new x is increased by 180%. So the purpose of this sentence here is to provide you how to connect the two equations. Okay, is to connect x1 to x0. Okay, and y1, that will be the answer, or the one that gets us the money here in this question. So let's look at, simplify this further. We have finally k to be 2. This is just multiplied by 2, multiplied by 2.8 cube, multiplied by x0 cube. Combining the constants, I'm just merging them together and calculating. You should have 21.952, sorry, 21.952 multiplied by k of x0 cube. Alright, so we have to deal with this variable for a time being, even though that is, remember that is actually a value that is a constant, it can be found. Okay, again, I want to calculate the percentage increase in y. Remember that the percentage increase is always to take the new y, which is y1, subtract away the old y, divided by the old y, multiplied by 100%. Okay, so this is y1. Now y1 is over here, 21.952 k of x0 cubed. Our oy is over here, which let me simplify this. It's just 2k x0 cubed. Okay, so over here, my y0 will just be 2k x0 cubed. Alright, so let me just take my calculator, give me a second. 2.803 times So let me just change this answer a bit. I made a small mistake earlier. This is not 21.94. This is 43.904. Okay, my bad for that. Okay, now I cancel my common factors, which is k. I cancel another common factor, which is x naught cubed. So I end up with 43.904. Subtract away 2 over 2. Alright, remember to multiply by 100%. And your final answer for A will turn out to be 209.5.2%. Alright, this is the answer for A. So let's look at B. Given that y is inversely proportional to the square root of 3x, again from here, we say that y would be k over square root of 3x. This is just by reading off this equation here. It is known that y equals to 15 for a particular value of x. So again, like what I do in previous questions, I always define an old set of x and y values, and to be substituted in, I define a new set of xy values to be substituted in. Right? So here we know that for this particular value of x, my y naught is actually 15. Right? And the connection is I want to find y1 when this value of x is divided by 9. So this x1 basically means that it's represented by x naught over 9. So that's the connection. So after we have done the connection, we can do the substitution. And now we will start. Okay. Now I rewrite this equation. I want k to be the constant or the connecting unknown that bridges both set of values. Okay. If I substitute, this means that I should have k equals to 15, right? 15 because it's y naught multiplied by square root of 3 times x naught. Here, k will be y times square root 3x, which is y1 times square root of 3 x naught over 9. Okay, now both of them are equals to k, take note. So you have, just copying them down. Okay, I can just show you how I'm doing it now. I'm just going to copy it. This, copy this. They are both equals to k. Okay, so 15 multiplied by square root 3 square root x naught y1 times okay, let me simplify. This is 3, this is 1/3 square root x naught over square root 3. Okay, now cancel off common factor on both sides, which is x naught. Multiply the square root 3 over on both sides. y1 should be 15 multiplied by square root 3 multiplied by square root 3, which gives me the final answer to be 45. So this is the new y1, and that is the answer for part B. Okay, thank you.